Good evening. Jeremy Corbyn has pledged to abolish the age differences in the minimum wage, giving all workers, even teenagers, the same increased rate of £10 an hour. He says people of any age doing the same job should be paid equally. But many business leaders disagree, warning it could result in a loss of jobs for young workers. Here's our political correspondent, Paul Brand.
These two mechanics may work on the same cars, but their age means a few adjustments. Alfie is 17, Luke 19, and those 2 extra years by almost £2 more per hour. Labour would up both their pay, but make it equal.
How would you feel if they said to you tomorrow, right, you can have £10 an hour?
I think that would be brilliant. Be able to do a lot more like social life and live a good lifestyle, but would companies then take people on knowing they've got to pay them £10 an hour?
If you don't really know what you're doing, £10 now is quite a lot of money.
So you think it's fair enough if Alfie's paid a bit less?
Well, it is really, isn't it?
Someone's got more experience than someone else, they should be paid that little bit more.
But talking of experience, he knows how to win the youth vote. And today, Jeremy Corbyn said the same work should mean the same pay.
You don't get a discount at the shops for being under 18. But if the person serving you on the other side of the counter is also young, they could be on half the wage of their colleagues. Frankly, it's time to end this discrimination.
At the moment, the minimum wage for 16 and 17-year-olds is £4.35 an hour. Those aged 18 to 20 are entitled to £6.15 an hour. But today, Labour promised all workers an hourly rate of at least £10, regardless of age.
I was just ringing to say that your car is ready for you to collect.
But back at the garage, the owner says paying more would mean some difficult calls. She wouldn't be able to afford her staff.
If you had to pay 16 and 17-year-olds £10 an hour, would you still employ them?
Almost certainly not. With the best will in the world, they're coming straight from school. They don't know how to fix a car, and we couldn't trust them to work on a customer's car. That just would not be right. So for the first year or two, they're not earning you any money. They're just watching, they're learning their trade, they're learning their craft. We couldn't afford to pay youngsters £10 an hour.
So for Alfie and Luke, the same pay might sound appealing, but not if it means no pay at all.
So, Paul, it may help win the young vote for Labour, but what do the Conservatives make of all this?
Well, one Conservative MP sarcastically messaged me today to say, why not just chuck in a free tablet, a free music subscription as well, Lucrezia? And I think the point there, although it didn't go down too well with younger voters on Twitter, is that, you know, if something sounds too good to be true, maybe it is. There have been warnings in the past that a rise in the minimum wage would lead to greater unemployment. Generally speaking, actually, that economic relationship doesn't hold true in the UK. But I think brutally, the point here is that younger workers are paid less because, quite frankly, they are worth less in terms of their skill set, their experience at that age. And if they are going to cost the same as more experienced candidates, then businesses and economists are warning tonight that maybe they'll just price themselves out of a job.
All right.